Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do a camera review of the Realme U1. So Realme U1 is the latest device from Realme in India after having announced the Realme 1, Realme 2, Realme 2 Pro. The Realme 2 Pro had a really good camera, and now we have the Realme U1, which is again a selfie focused smartphone. Unlike the Realme 2 Pro, this is more of a selfie focused smartphone. We have a 25 megapixel AI selfie camera. On the rear panel again we have a dual camera setup. So the Realme 2 Pro had a really good camera. So let's find out how the Realme U1 camera performs. So first step, let's have a look at the hardware being offered on this device. Talking about the rear camera, it has a dual camera setup, 13 and 2 megapixel camera combination with f-stop 2.2 aperture, and it also has an LED flash included. The rear camera also has AI features included. Now talking about the front facing camera, it is a 25 megapixel AI selfie camera. It has a Sony IMX576 sensor with f-stop 2.0 aperture, and there is also screen flash included for low light selfies. So that is the camera hardware of the Realme U1. So let's go straight into the camera samples to see how good the experience is. Let's have a look at the daylight samples taken with the Realme U1. The daylight shots have come quite good in terms of the overall clarity, the colors are good and offer good details as well. The sharpness levels in the photos is good for a phone in this price segment. The camera has AI features and it was pretty good in detecting the scenes and the subject. The dynamic range is also good, and there is also auto HDR mode, which is probably the best option to go with. Overall, we would say the daylight captures have come quite good. Next, let's have a look at the close-up images. Here again you could see good details in the photos, and the sharpness levels are also impressive for a phone in this segment. The images have vibrant colors and the focusing speed is also very good. Overall, it does a good job in close-up images and details are good. Now moving on to the low light images. With adequate artificial light, the images shot on the Realme U1 looks decent with f2.2 aperture. But things change when the light drops further, and you can clearly see noise creeping into the images and the details are lost. The colors are quite good in low light captures, and one thing we can say that the low light performance isn't as good as the Realme 2 Pro, which had an f1.7 aperture. Next, looking at the portrait samples. The dual camera does a good job and they have come out quite well. The portraits are bright and well lit and offer good details. The edge detection in portrait is quite good, and the algorithm does a good job overall in subject separation, and the background blur looks pretty convincing for the segment. The video recording on this device is available at 1080p resolution at 30 fps. There is no stabilization offered unlike the Realme 2 Pro. While the video footage in itself looks good, the lack of EIS might be a deal breaker for many. With Realme working on updates, we can expect an update on this in future. The video quality is good and there is good details and colors offered. The Realme U1 also offers slow motion recording at 720p at 90 fps. Finally, the selfie experience. The 25 megapixel Sony IMX576 sensor with f2.0 camera on the Realme U1 takes great selfies. The skin tones are good and the details in the selfie is excellent with great colors as well. The dynamic range in the selfie is also good, and there is also HDR mode available in the selfies, which gives good results. The low light selfie performance and with screen flash is also good, and there is adequate details even in dark conditions. The Realme U1 offers portrait mode in selfies, and it does a good job with edge detection and subject separation. So overall, the selfie experience is definitely one of the best we have seen in this price segment. So this is the front facing camera sample taken with the new Realme U1, which has a 25 megapixel AI selfie camera, and this camera is capable of recording videos in 1080p resolution, and you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the video is and also the audio output from the front facing camera on the Realme U1. So summing up, how good is the camera on the Realme U1? The U1 camera performance is quite good and does a decent job altogether with the rear camera in daylight conditions and also in portraits. But the highlight of the Realme U1 is the selfie camera, and this is where the phone excels and probably the best selfie experience in this price segment. So that's it for the camera review of the Realme U1. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. This is Numal signing off. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.